Hi friends and welcome back to Marvelous Friends, your home for all things Marvel Cinematic Universe and beyond. I'm Rhett and today is a haul video of sorts where I go over everything that I got back in February. Let's roll that credit. This video is going to be a little bit of experimental one. We'll see what happens with it moving forward, if it's something I will continue every month or not. Basically, I want to share with you guys everything that I purchased or received over the course of the month of February. That is kind of bits and pieces, not really enough to warrant its own video of a haul or something like that, but still is Marvel related collectibles to be able to show off to you guys and talk about. Now, I know there will not be one of these for March, considering everything going on in the world. I just did not have the extra expenditure available to go out and buy things. And then on top of that, there's a few extra things here in the February month because it is also my birthday. So I received some things and treated myself a little bit more than I may normally do because of that fact. So all things considered, let's kind of just go through everything. I really would love to hear what you guys think about this video and its style down in the comments. Just because, like I said, this is experimental. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing this every month, or if maybe this will be kind of like a every once in a while. Here's an update of my collection of things to share with you guys. So let me know down in those comments what you think of this video. That being said, let's start with the first item. The first item I'd like to share with you guys is something I treated myself to for my birthday, and that is the 10-inch Deadpool Funko that was a Walmart exclusive, and it features him in his X-Men uniform. This is really cool, something I really like. I have a few of these 10-inch big ones, not very many of them. This is actually my first Marvel 10-inch pop. I have a couple of the Pokemon, and then I have the 10-inch Hedwig from Harry Potter, which I really like. It feels like it's almost like a life-size Hedwig. But anyways, back to this one. They actually had a few different of these 10-inchers. They had him with different weapons. They had him in this outfit, and they had him in his traditional red and black outfit at Walmart. I'm not sure if all of them were Walmart exclusive or just specifically this one with the blaster, but I wanted this one. I have a miniature of Deadpool in his Marvel X-Men uniform, but I kind of just really liked the big one. I don't know why. I just impulse bought it. Like I said, I justified it because it's my birthday. Not something I normally would get because these big ones are a little bit harder to display. I really don't have a lot of places to display them, so it's kind of one of the main issues I have with the big ones, even though they're really cool. But yeah, just kind of a look at them at the back, all that stuff. He is the bobblehead. Not all the big ones are bobbleheads, which this raises another issue where I normally store my 10-inchers is up on a shelf that's pretty high and also pretty narrow, honestly. So I'm concerned about holding this one up there because of the bobblehead feature, because when people come and go, like my neighbor who I share a staircase with, every little jostle and movement of the stairs kind of shakes that wall that's right on the other side of that shelf, and I'm afraid that jostling this, he will fall, break, chip, and just not look as good over time. So I'm going to figure out how exactly I want to display this. What I'm thinking of right now might go to my desk at work. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I really liked him, and I had to buy me a little Deadpool. Well, I guess a big Deadpool. The next couple of items I got were from Box Lunch. Box Lunch is one of my favorite stores. You'll see them pop up a lot on this channel. But this is something I got with Box Lunch. If you're part of their online ordering or in their system, you get a gift card, or I guess a coupon code technically, for your birthday. And so these are what I got with my coupon code. It was for, I think, like $10, but I, of course, spent more than that. The first thing I got was a new hat. I'm a big hat person, especially right now. I'm not been able to get a haircut, so you'll see me wearing a hat a lot in the videos I'm recording during this time. But I got a new Marvel hat, and it is the Avengers Initiative hat. It somewhat looks like the hat that is worn by Captain Marvel in the Captain Marvel movie. I mentioned in the unboxing I did, which you can check out up here, for her, that I wish the hat that was included in that was kind of a replica of the hat she wore in the movie. And so I kind of somewhat got one with the old school SHIELD logo, and then it says Avengers Initiative around it. It is a buckle back, so you change it by sliding this buckle back and forth. It's great. It's slightly kind of waterproof material, which is really nice. So definitely be expecting to see this here in the future as I film and stuff like that, because I need a haircut real bad. The second item I got from Box Lunch was this Funko. I'm going to put this back down real quick. This is the Venomized Miles Morales. I've really enjoyed this collection from Funko. I haven't liked all of them, to be honest, but I am picking up the ones I like. For example, I wasn't really a big fan of the Storm one, the Groot one, or I guess the full adult Groot one. I wasn't a big fan of it. I almost bought the 10-inch of the large baby Groot that's been venomized. Really had to resist the urge on that one. But I did get the Miles Morales that's been venomized. He is in his crouched pose. If you haven't seen it, there is a close-up. But yeah, I really have liked this collection. I'm really excited to see if they continue doing more of this in the future with other heroes. They've done quite a few of these, honestly. And I know I've opened quite a few of them, and I have more of the venomized ones here in a little bit. But yeah, I really enjoyed the Miles Morales specifically, so I got him. Next, on my birthday shopping spree, I also received a discount code from Hot Topic, and so I went there to spend that money, and I picked up a couple Funkos and a few non-Funko items there. The first one I got was the Hot Topic exclusive Human Torch from the Fantastic Four collection. This is the one where he is sparking on. I really enjoyed the exclusives from this collection. I think I might have mentioned this when I talked about the Invisible Woman one I got in that haul video, or we'll talk about, I haven't sure what order these are going up on the channel necessarily at this moment, but I really have sought out the exclusives on this collection because I like them a little bit more. I think they're a little bit cooler, the poses and how they are displayed. So yeah, I picked up the Hot Topic exclusive while I was there for my birthday. A little bit closer up if you haven't seen this one specifically. As you can see, he is in the process of torching and fire on, as he says in the comics and in the other things that have been produced featuring the Fantastic Four that we not mentioned, rather than the full flaming version, which I liked, but it reminded me a little bit too much of the 80th anniversary of Marvel version of the Human Torch that came out, and so I decided to not get that one at this time when I bought this. The other Funko I purchased while I was at Hot Topic with that gift certificate or discount code or whatever you want to call it was another one from the Fantastic Four collection, and that is the Doctor Doom. I'll give you another close-up of this one as well. Since these have come out, they came out with a con exclusive that was for the, I believe, the Emerald City Comic Con that was Doctor Doom in all white, and I really, really wanted it. However, that came out during March, and I just was not willing to let myself spend that kind of money, and also it sold out before I could go on and check for it, so that was also a minor factor in that fact. But Funko has been doing really some cool things. I mentioned that in the video where I talk about what's going on right now during everything in the world, so check that out. But Funko has been doing some virtual cons in place of Comic Cons where Funko exclusives would have been released, and allows you to still purchase those online in select limited quantities. So yeah, I wish I was able to get that, but I am so happy I added Doctor Doom to my collection. The next item I got was a t-shirt. Now this was also kind of in partnership with some money I received for my birthday. It is an Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters t-shirt. Excuse me. It's kind of just like a generic college or school t-shirt that you'd get from maybe like an athletics department or something like that. But I really liked it. It's a really cool kind of shirt that I don't already have in all my Marvel shirts. And I always need more of those because I get a little weird about repeating the same shirt so often. And with the new X-Men animated series that's coming out, or that is out right now, I guess, on the Disney Plus platform, I've been watching that, and I plan to do some videos based upon that, so I will have a nice X-Men based shirt to wear for those videos. The last couple things I purchased while at Hot Topic were a couple of magnets. One of them is related to Marvel, and one of them is just Disney. I am a big Stitch fan, so they had this one with holding a pineapple, and then of course there is Spider-Man. These are very kawaii. I think I'm pronouncing that right. You can correct me. But it's a very kind of big head, cute style. Very similar to Funko, but these are in fact not Funko brand. You'll see that the heads are much more rounded rather than square on these, but some nice decoration for my fridge that featured Spider-Man. And then of course, I love Stitch. I have a few things of Stitch. and had to add this as well. I believe this was early February, maybe late January that it was announced, but on the Funko shop as well, I've mentioned it a couple times, they do Funko store exclusives that you only can get on their website. Now these are done in a little bit bigger quantity than those that are on these virtual cons they've been doing, so you can have a better chance of picking them up. But one that popped up that I really wanted was the Iceman limited edition to the Funko Pop, and this is the 80th year first appearance version, so this goes along with their X-Men collection they had going. This one's really cool. Now, Iceman 80th year anniversary edition was available to the mass public. This isn't one that you can only get through the Funko store, but what makes this one an exclusive is the fact that it's flocked. So if you look closely, he has quite a bit of texture to him, and so if you don't know what flocking is, it basically means he has kind of a velvety texture to him. They do this a lot with animals and creatures in Funko that are normally furry or fuzzy, and so it gives them that texture. What this does, it kind of feels like he's frosty, which is really cool. I have taken him out and felt him, but put him back in the box. This one's really kind of special. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, so for now, I am going to keep it in the box, which is something I don't normally do. If you follow me on social media, you of course see that I take them out of the box and photograph them for you, so all these hauls and stuff like that will have pictures on my Instagram. You can check out that down in the description. So I will do that, but I may put him back in the box after that, just to keep him nice since he's a little bit more special, and I'm not sure how that kind of flocking material will hold up over time, because this is actually the first one that is flocked that I have bought. So yeah, it was really cool, something different, so when it was available on the Funko store, I picked it up right away. The next three I'm going to show you were gifted to me as part of my birthday present, so again, like I said, that's why this month is going to be probably bigger than most months I would do, and why I'm not really sure if I will do this on a monthly basis. So these three were all gifts. The first one is going to be the Gamerverse from the Contest of Champions Venom Pool. So this is Deadpool who has been venomized, and this comes from the Contest of Champions mobile game, if you've played it. I have a couple, I think, from this collection. I know I have Punisher 2099. I have Sharon Carter as Captain America. I think I have a few more other than that one as well. But this really played into the Venom collection, and actually the other two that I received with this gift were also from that same collection. But here's a close-up for you if you'd like to take a look. So he is all done up in his normal gear, and then just has some subtle touches like the mouth and the tongue to Venom. The other ones are a little bit more Venomized because they are actually from the Venom collection. This one is not, but it still kind of falls in that same kind of category, and I believe that's why I got all these together. The next one is the Daredevil who has been venomized. So again, this is Daredevil in his action pose, and he's been fully venomized, and his horns are now coming out of his eyes. There is a close-up for you guys. I know I show close-ups on here, but again, all this stuff is going to be on my Instagram. Not necessarily the same day that this video goes live, but usually within a day or two afterwards, I have all this stuff available, because I do like to disperse the pictures a little bit. But yeah, this one is really cool. He's all red. If I had to make any kind of critique, that might be it. He looks less venomized and more carnageized, if that makes sense, because he is all red. So it would have been nice if they added some touches of black, or I don't know, to him. So maybe making some of the sludge black, maybe making his emblem on his chest black, maybe the eyes or the horns or his weapon. It would just been nice to have a little bit of a breakup of all the red except for the mouth, which is the classic Venom teeth. That would probably be my main critique of this one. I still really like it. I like the gift. I appreciate the gift if the person who gave it to me is watching. But yes, probably definitely not my least favorite of the Venom collection, but definitely not one of my favorites as well, if that makes sense. The last one I got was Venomized X-23. A really funny story about this one. The person who gifted me these thought this was Wolverine. I had to point out, no, that's X-23, who is the daughter clone of Wolverine, and is the little girl featured in Logan. Excuse me, tongue-tied. It's getting late at night. But yeah, I still really liked it though. He thought when I said that I didn't like it, but I do really like it. I actually have the, I believe it was a Toys R Us exclusive X-23 that came out a while ago as well, so this kind of pairs well with that, and I might display them together. But yeah, I really thought it was cool, very graphic. I like how they did, you can't really see it in this box, and I'm not sure, I'll try to maybe photograph it in that way for Instagram. The way they did her hair was really cool, because it's the tentacles that are very classic of Venom, kind of reaching out. So I really like that detail on this one. But yeah, I was very excited, and thank you very much for these 3. Alright, the last one I have is a mini, I guess you could say, haul from GameStop. GameStop had a sale this last month of February, and so I picked up a few while I was there. The first one continues this trend of Venomized right now, and that is the Venomized Baby Groot. I thought this was so good. I honestly like this second round, the Spider-Man Maximum Venom. Spider-Man Maximum Venom that they came out. I think the designs in this collection are really, really cool, and I like them, I think, a little bit more than the first couple rounds of Venoms that they did. This one I bought in place of the 10-inch that they had at GameStop. I was struggling to not buy the big 10-incher since I was buying a few others already. I didn't want to go overboard. The salesperson was not having a hard time of convincing me to try to do it, but ultimately my will did hold out, and I bought the regular 6-inch sized one. The next one I bought that day was Alex from Runaways. If you have not watched Runaways yet, it is on Hulu. It's really good. There's 3 seasons of it. It's a pretty easy watch. You have time on your hands. If you have access to Hulu, go do it. I have most all of these. This is one of the last ones I needed for that collection at the time that I purchased this. So I bought Alex. He was kind of on sale, so I'm pretty sure I got him for like free when it came down to it. But there is a close-up of you, Alex Wilder from Runaways. He is kind of the leader of the group, you could say, in the show if you haven't seen it, but I highly recommend checking out the show if you have not. Now, the next one I got is actually the regular Human Torch from the Fantastic Four. I still did get it. Like I said, at the time, I kind of decided not to get this one when I purchased the ones at Hot Topic, but ultimately I decided to go ahead and get this one. At this point, then I just need Mr. Fantastic and the Thing to have the main 4, and then I need to get some of the villains that they have available from this set. But I did ultimately decide to get it because he does look cool, and I decided that he was different enough from the classic 80th anniversary edition one to warrant having both. So I did get it. Here is a close-up of him. He is just cool. I really like the Fantastic Four. I'm excited that they're coming to the MCU eventually. I hope that they are done well and done a lot better than they have been handled in the past. But that's not a unique opinion. I'm pretty sure everyone has that opinion. But yeah, this one was a good get as well. Alright, and the last one for this video is going to be a Groot. This is teen Groot, you could say, and this is him holding the Stormbreaker, creating the axe handle for Thor from that film. There is a close-up. I'm not sure if they had exclusives available for this one where that glowed in the dark, but that would have been a really cool feature if not. So because I thought of it, I'm sure someone at Funko thought of it. I'm sure that exclusive exists. But this is really cool. I actually have quite a few of Groots. I have one of him as a baby. I have one from the first Guardians of the Galaxy. And now I have this one. I only need one, I think, of him in the actual pot to complete like the stages of Groot that we've seen so far throughout the films. So very excited to add this one to my collection for sure. That being said, that is everything I picked up Marvel related or in a Marvel purchase, primarily throughout the month of February. Now, like I said, again, I know there will not be one of these for March because I just did not have the funds to do for fun purchases during that month, and then I'm not sure what April will be like, and I'm not sure if every month will warrant one of these because, like I said, February is a little bit of a different month for me with my birthday, so I get a lot of gifts and gift money and stuff like that, so I can kind of treat myself a little bit more to Marvel fun. But we'll see how that goes. Like I said in the beginning as well, I would love to know what you think of this video and if it's something you'd like to see on a semi-monthly basis. Maybe I do it every other month. Your opinions are highly valued on this one for sure, so let me know down in those comments. And of course, if you liked it, please give this video a like. I really always do appreciate likes because it helps the channel for sure. But that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a marvelous day on whatever it is you're doing right now. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, friend.